Welcome, everybody. We are back with more Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead. This is our second live stream with the character here known as Slash. That's right, and he is named after our very own Slash'em VC. Hopefully, we'll see him drop into the chat today. But hey, there's Consolus. What's up, buddy? I dropped you a special notification there on Discord just so you wouldn't miss it. You made it. You are the first chatter. Hold on one sec. All right, had a cough drop in, so let's get things started here. We are, of course, like I said, checking out our character. We've got a bunch of negative traits on here, but they're all, easily dealt with. Most importantly is our background. We are the helicopter pilot. Kind of one of the goals, of course, always the goal in any Cataclysm run is just to survive as long as possible, but oh, you got an ad right off the bat? Oh, that sucks. But yeah, since we're a helicopter pilot, we're able to fly thanks to, there it is, the proficiency. Oh, and I had mentioned too, I think I said that I thought there was no way of learning it after the fact. So if you create a character and you don't have piloting, you'll never be able to pilot like a helicopter. But I apparently, a commenter told me that's not entirely true. There is one way that they know of, and that's through a CBM. There's a specific bionic apparently that will teach you the piloting trait or skill or whatever, proficiency. So I've never seen that myself, but apparently it's out there. All right, so either way, we are here at the Refugee Center, believe it or not. This world's been a pretty good start. We literally spawned right here within sight of the Refugee Center. So we kind of trekked around looking at the surrounding area. Of course, we also had another unique situation in the last one. There were two different characters by the same name, same background and everything, but the first one died pretty quick. So I started over in the same world, and we actually spawned within sight of the first character's death location. And it's literally right over here. So my plan today is we're going to do some looting. We got to get a few critical pieces, but I'm going to try and make it over to here, to the helicopter site, where we can repair that thing. We're going to obviously, like I said, make that a big part of the series, trying to get that helicopter. And I think that's the one that's in the best shape. Yeah, our current character spawned next to it, well, semi-close to a helicopter, but it's trashed. It's like unrepairable. This one, I might have solution to the problems with it, because I know I've been told now several times that it's not going to be possible. But I did have another commenter point out one very simple and like straightforward method that might work. So let's get to a safe place, because it's almost 7 p.m. Yeah, it's getting to be nighttime, so I think we'll just pull up like into the field right up here to the north. Just get out, away from the refugees, because all those NPCs will make the game slow down as we try to progress, but we also want to be somewhere safe too. Never seen it as well. Maybe if I play enough, I will fly as well. For sure, buddy, yeah. Yeah, let me know if you ever do come across it, because I know you, at this point, Consolus, I say you're more of an expert than I am in the game, honestly. So yeah, you get into the CBMs and start looking for them actively. Let me know if you ever find one that does give that piloting. I'm interested. All right, thanks for joining the stream, folks. We got a couple people in. Let's see, all right, where are we? Let's go a little bit farther, and we'll just park, maybe read. Boom. There we go. Okay, let's kill the engine. So we did just get this vehicle working literally on the first day, in our first stream. So we got pretty lucky, but of course we do have a good mechanics and electronic skill too. That helped a lot. Now, it's definitely not going to be our final vehicle, but I mean, it's got a solid foundation. The engine's good. Some of the frames definitely need to be changed out. Like the frame that's actually housing the engine is not in good shape. So either way, let's see how we doing. We're hydrated. We're not hungry. Let's go ahead and do some reading. There's a couple of options. Some of these are inside of our little e-ink tablet, but mechanical mastery. Let's just check these out. Advanced game design. I don't think I've seen that one. Sounds like computers though. Is that what it is? Let's see. Advanced game computers to 4 needed to understand. We have computers 1. Okay. Yeah, I won't say compute. That's a tougher one to like find books for, good books. So that could be really helpful. It seems like some books are more common than others, like cooking. You'll find tons of cookbooks, things that directly relate to food handling. But all right, well, I guess we'll just read Mechanical Mastery here for a couple of hours. Okay, we just lost the light. We are getting hungry. Let's eat. We don't have rigid table manners. That's not one of the traits, the negative traits I chose. So, wow, we don't actually have a lot of food, do we? Yeah. Well, like I said, we're definitely going to have to do some looting of places. Oh, and by the way, before I started the stream, I was doing some inventory management, and I sold a couple of things to the refugee center, more stuff, just a couple pistols that we hadn't sold in the last one, and actually bought this stone spear from Smokes, the NPC vendor. So we now have this awesome stone spear, which is decent. I mean, it's obviously not the best spear in the game, but it's not flimsy, and it's actually got a positive to hit bonus. So I like this. I might have to look into what the recipe for the stone spear is and see if we can make that like in future runs. I don't even think I have the knowledge. No, I don't. Damn, sometimes I would not mind more auto pulping. Tell me about it. I hate it, dude. I hate it, Consolas. I briefly mentioned the mod. People have recommended it to me before, which disables the squishing of entities in the game, but it actually disables, like, there's a couple others, like, consequences of that, which I didn't care for, but it's out there. You can download it separately. It's not part of the base game, but anyway, so we are pretty injured. Now, I believe everything is bandaged. Several of the more injured parts are disinfected, so, again, in the morning, we're just going to have to be very careful. We are going to be actively looting thanks to this awesome vehicle. We now have like a decent amount of trunk space, but we will have to be careful. So let's go to sleep, get as good of a rest as we can. Yeah, we're going to sleep super early, so we'll do a full 9 hours. Just go to bed, buddy. I know. We're obviously not entirely safe in this vehicle. It does have a hole, but I mean, there's really nowhere that's totally safe in this game. All right, let's drink. Whoops. What are we doing for water right now? I have none. Okay. Well, that is something we'll have to deal with. Let's look at our containers. I know that, yeah, we've got water purification. All right, we've got a steel jerry. Let's grab that, and we'll just take a quick trek up here to the river real quick. Yeah, we'll go get some water before we start today's adventure. But, yeah, reaching the old helicopter is going to be a priority for us. Oh, my God. But problem is, of course, like I said, we only have knowledge of that because of the last character. In other words, we've never actually been there with this guy. So I don't know how difficult that journey's going to be. It's not super far either, just to look at the map one more time. We're talking from here, our location, over to here, so it's not super far, but, in the world of Cataclysm, there are obstacles you don't always see right off the bat when you start out your journeys. Alright, let's quickly fill this up so that nothing comes and eats me while I'm trying to do it. Good, good. Alright, and I will go ahead and activate... Oops, no. I will activate the purification tablets. Beautiful. Oh, okay, so, yeah, very nice. I probably should have stopped the vehicle, but it's only taken a couple of minutes. Yeah, in this version, we're not on experimental and we're not on stable, actually. We're on the next stable branch candidate, 0.I, which if you're playing on the Cat launcher is actually under the stable branch side of things, so if you want to play it. But anyway, the point is they definitely changed that from Herbert now, so it looks like water purification is one of the things that will be addressed, yeah, from the old stable to the new, whenever this is released. I have no idea when this is going to be out. and go from just a candidate to the official stable, but I'm sure they'll post on Steam and stuff. So, yeah, and it's no longer instantaneous either, and it takes up a decent amount of tablets to do it. So, it's definitely more of a realistic change. But, all right, either way, we're going to have to wait a moment. Let's just go ahead and eat the rest of our crackers, chew a piece of gum. All right, we definitely need food, though. We might have to stomp by the swamp and start making some cattail flour sourdough. Oh my god, that's a process, but it's actually quite viable, isn't it? Good way. Sometimes it never finishes? What do you mean? The smashing of the corpses? What were we talking? Oh, wait. You talking about the water purification? I usually don't bother with simply cook all of the water. Understood. Well, yeah, we're in a bit of a hurry. Okay, let's see. I have to bypass the refugee crap. I don't think we can even get there currently by the look of it. Unless I burn... I could burn some of the forest right here and try and connect up with this road. But then there's no guarantee this road will take us there all the way. It's worth checking it, though. What's going on there? You need to activate the water to check if it's purified. Hey, what's going on, Window Flatus? Thanks, my friend. Let me stop for a second. You need an empty container to heat items, is what it told me when I went to... What I usually do is just try to drink it. And if it won't let me, then I know it's still purifying. Like I'm just trying to drink right now. But it won't do anything. When it's ready, it'll switch over. I've never tried to activate the water, though. But either way, thanks for joining the stream, buddy. Appreciate you. All right, let's see. I seem a bit over encumbered. No, I'm pretty good. We're in the yellow. All right, so let's do this. We are very thirsty, but is that really what I want to do? Is start setting forest fires? That's not a bad idea. Oh, that's right. Try drinking. Yeah, we can't drink it while it's purifying, so it's not a risk. And it'll just... I don't know how long it takes necessarily either. I never really have timed it out, but... Well, the only other option for us would be to just set up a little campsite near like a building that we can strip for boards and start making this vehicle floatable, like seaworthy. I mean, it'll take lots of work, effort, and of course food that we don't have. Let me look at my health real quick. How we doing? We're a little bit better. We're still not great. All right, while the engine is stopped, let's go ahead and apply some bandages to ourselves. So as we're driving around, we'll have a small healing factor. All right, I'm going to save my disinfectant, though. I think before getting to the helicopter, there is some stuff we need. I want some jumper cables and a decent-sized battery. So let's shoot over here. And maybe we'll just try and loot this trailer park. Oh, what the hell did you just hit, bro? What the hell? Auto drive just hit something. Going 38 miles an hour. What was it? Oh, it was like a tree or something. You dick, auto drive. What the hell? I didn't think it would do that. Unless it just spontaneously broke. I don't know what part that was. Oh well, it probably set it somewhere. Headlight. We just lost a headlight. Oh boy. Uh-oh. Yeah, we'll definitely have to get this car replaced at some point, but not to worry. Alright, so let's get over here. Okay. Man, auto drive is doing some weird stuff right now. Hey, what's going on, Goizaka? Welcome, welcome. It shows my weight. Oh, is that my current character's weight? Yeah, that's not the car's weight, duh. Alright, what's going on, buddy? Thanks for dropping by the stream today. Still not ready. Alright, I think we'll try and roll through up here. There is a me go, so we got to be careful, but in the vehicle, hopefully we can outrun it here. Yeah, there it is. Alright, where's it at? It's dead ahead. Let's try and avoid smashing it because it feels. Oh shit! There's a car right there. Crap! Hold on. Stop for a second. Come to us, baby. Can they open doors? I'm a master driver. We're a pilot, really. Driving a car is nothing compared to flying a helicopter, right? That's what I would guess. I don't know, though. Oh, now I can't fast travel. Toggle fast travel. There we go. Wait, it's still not working. Oh, wait. Oh, it's because I'm in the danger zone. You can't fast travel through those danger areas. That's what that is. Let's confirm that by trying to fast travel now. There we go. Oh, crap. All right, I switched it up. Let's turn that off. Oh, it's always something. Let's see. Not sure, but I would think they can. Oh, okay. Open the doors, I assume. Okay, let's see. Do we really want to spend time clearing a trailer park? What was up here? Ants? Yeah, damn it. We could just go straight to Southborough. We got a dive shop that's probably worthless. Double hardware stores. What's this, a Subway? Oh, a gun store. I've never seen it marked like that. And a pawn shop. Storage units. I mean, it certainly wouldn't be something... Oh, there's an ant hill right there, too. Oh, I forgot. Look at this. This is like Ant City over here. Okay, well, there goes that idea. Not a chance. We're going straight for the trailer park. Oh, boy. Correct spotted. Uh-oh. Trying to do the quest for the guy whose mother turned into a Zed. Yeah, I think that's a multi-stage quest, too. I think after you do that, they've got more. All right, let's hold for a second and check out this vehicle. Whoop. I'm really in the market for some jumper cables and some batteries. I'll take that and that. No, okay. This vehicle's garbage. Not to worry. Let me drop stuff as I accumulate it. All right. Okay, back we go. On the road again. What is it? 4:52 in the morning. We woke up super early, didn't we? I hate clearing. Oh, well, I guess we could go over here. I mean, it's not going to take us closer to the heli, but maybe there's something more lucrative than a trailer park. I've looted trailer parks before. They don't have a lot of stuff. Just like in real life, they're like houses, but crappier. The exception would be to, like, check out the store, the laundromat, and maybe if there's, like, an administrative office. Sometimes there's, like, one building that has, like, a flag out front. Those are worth checking. Okay, let's see. Yeah, let's hit up this road, too, so that we might stumble across some vehicles and stuff. Still just kind of looking for parts and replacements. This car is definitely not my favorite. Ooh. Oh, is that a steel mill? Looks like, I think we're looking at a... No. Oh, it's a speedway. Oh, we wanted vehicles. Well, we just got some vehicles, people. Oh, yeah, big time. And potentially more welding stuff. What's this down here? Oh, those are the garages for the speedway. Well, that's a good find. I'm glad we came down this way. Let's turn around a little bit. I want to see if we can... Gotta have, like, zero visibility here. Okay, there's no forest, but we are seeing trees. Let's go. Recently learned the steel mill contains some sort of recycling machine. Did not notice the past time. Huh. What does that benefit you? What does the recycling machine do? Does it, like, break stuff down or something? Alright, let's go. Yeah, I'm always intrigued by the steel mills because, I mean, on the face of it, they don't necessarily have a lot of loot, especially for the size of the site that you kind of have to explore, but there are always these sealed up, what I can assume are just like steel storage units, like those big container units you see sometimes, and they're always locked. You can't get into them unless you have like a torch or something. I don't know. But yeah, I've always wanted to break into those and see what kind of goodies were in them. But I'm gonna break my car. No, we're fine. So I just like to do a quick perimeter sweep here. See if. Wait, what? Station's wagon's battery died. Okay. Oh, look at this. Hello, Bridget. Okay. What's going on, Hanny Hanny? Hello, my friends. So will the helicopter float? I don't think it's one of those helicopters that can like land on water. Have you seen those? They have like the, I guess, attachments to the bottom part, flotilla. I don't know, but no. Although it might be worth doing a quick save and testing that out, and then afterwards reloading. But so we found this NPC. I've seen her before in other worlds, obviously. She's going to offer us a specific quest to find a bone. Just add wooden boat hulls. Apparently, if we add or remove anything, like a single thing, from the vehicle, from the helicopter, it nullifies its ability to fly. So, and that's something that's been pointed out since our current, the best helicopter we have access to or that we know of is missing a battery. It's smashed or it's just not functional. So I think what we're going to do, and this was suggested by a commenter, is to hook up a jumper cable to the helicopter directly and then have a secondary battery just like sitting in the front seat with us. So that'll be actually charging it. So that way I don't have to take out the old one, but we can just feed it power, you know, from an adjacent battery, which isn't technically attached to the vehicle. It'll just be sitting, or maybe even in my inventory or something. It'll be a little bit awkward, but like I said, if we can just fly, I will be happy with that. Okay, let's see. And let's go ahead and stop for a second, see if we can drink yet. Oh, that's weird. Oh, did I drop the jerry can? Yeah, I did. Okay, hold on. Stop, let go. Let's drink real quick. Oh, good, the water's ready. Ooh, thank goodness. We're about to dehydrate there for a second. All right, let's check this vehicle. I don't know, I'm tempted to go ahead and clear. Yeah, let's turn off safe mode. On second thought, let's turn off the engine. We're going to grab our spear. I've got a nice stone spear now, so this thing's pretty decent. We are looking at 2 zombies. I see a fence. I might be able to kind of kite him around and then jump that fence. I don't know, it's actually might not be jumpable. Well, we'll have to use the terrain for these guys. Oh, I got an idea actually. Hold on. What do we do in here in terms of a lighter? I think literally all I have right now is the flint and steel. Alright, I've got an idea here. Let's drop the spear for a second. Still don't have a spear strap or whatever. There we go. What are we looking at? Beautiful. All right, let's see if we can light this on fire. Wait, does it the multi-tool? No. Okay. Let's see. Flint and steel. Work. Yeah, there we go. All right, now we got a little fire we can use, you know. Okay. Hey, what's going on, game player? All right, so I actually think maybe I should pull the truck back, or the vehicle back a little bit more. Let me just look here what we're working with. Very nice, actually. Very nice. What is this vehicle? Oh, look. Oh, here's the storage battery we need. Nice. Oh, this is awesome. Let's remember this. Boom. It's also got a nice looking motor on it, too. Glow sticks, take that. I'm going to grab the large fire extinguisher. And do we see jumper cables? Yes. All right. Actually, I'm going to take a lot of this stuff. Take an extra hose. And give me the funnel, too. Okay, good, good, good. Let's do this. All right. Excuse me. I think we'll be okay, actually, with the zombies. I'll just start clearing them now. I'm not going to move the truck. Yeah, one of them's already on me. Come over here, sir. To the flames. There we go. Hey. Tough choice here. I think we're going to go intellect. For right now, we're going to go smarter. Boom. All right, let's do that. Rolling over corpses with the car even several times. I know. You know what, Consoles? I've tried that before and I've thought of that. It should, though. It totally should. That's worth somebody making a mod for right there. Like, don't remove the, need to smash, but just add in the ability to roll things over with the vehicle. I like that idea. All right, let's see. You think the road roller could? Maybe it's a special quality of the rollers. True, true, true. That's interesting. All right, we've got another zombie here. So I've never actually completed the quest for this NPC. Wow, look at these birds. Have I never noticed the sprite for these? These look really good. Just a little feral pigeon sprite. Huh. I like that. Yeah, apparently the undead people tile set is... been taken back off of GitHub, removed once more. I tried to re-download it for my current when I bought my PC again. Luckily, I had it saved on my old one. All right, let's smashy. And okay, yeah. Maybe that favorite. I am starting to get a collection of every cash card I see. They do come in useful. All right, let's try and see what we're doing here. We got another cool vehicle. Unfortunately, no storage cargo pods or whatever. Battery's not great. SUV lacks wheels. That's too bad. Let's get in there. Okay. I'll take the multi-tool. We can trade that to the refugees. I think we've cleared everybody here. So let's head inside and talk to our new best friend. I'm going to have to find some food and a spot to just hunker down, because I really need to make a spear strap at some point. Handy says, sometimes I hate Linux. Anytime you want to do audio, there isn't stereo. It's a nightmare. Yikes. Yeah, that's rough. Oh, this lady's crazy. Quiet Town, can you hear it? The song. What song? Listen carefully, the bones they hum. Can you hear it? The song they weave, the stories they hold. Bones? What are you talking about? Let's see. When it all happened, the Cataclysm, something changed. You can see it all in creatures. Most of all in their bones. They break, morph, rise again, over and over, a never-ending cycle. The dead walk again. Horrors rip and tear each other apart, and within each one, the quiet hum of raw strength. Only by the bones does this cycle end. Their story, their song, their strength, they must become yours to use. All right, so let's get through this and get her quest. Would you like me to join you? Is there any way I can help you with your song? I'm listening. Okay, bone. I think she just wants us to get her a bone. All right. Butcher an untainted creature and feel the power within your fingertips. Then bring me the bones. So we got to kill something untainted. Oh, let me ask her a couple more questions. Only those who bear my mark will prove themselves worthy of my skills. She's a weirdo, people. I told you, she's not normal. So do others fall? There are others who know the power of the bones hold. Not all of them are my kin. Not anymore, at least. Oh, my God. I don't want to get into that with her right now. Oh, she is carrying a pretty decent weapon. The war flail. Yeah, I've seen her actually killed before. Like, I've seen this building spawn on the edge of a city, and she got flooded by zombies and dropped that flail, and I picked it up. course, that character didn't live very long. None of my characters do, but all right, anyway. See, there's a jacket in here and a bunch of nothing else. So let's close these doors up and let's move. Yeah, that war flail. Maybe it's worth luring some zombies down here. Now, I kind of want to do her quest. And plus, we do need some food. So going on a little hunt wouldn't be a bad idea. Could kill one of these pigeons. Come here, stupid pigeon. Maybe not. We'll find some geese or something to eat. Alright, so now that we've cleared the zombies from here, I'm going to drop the spear in the front seat. Let's go ahead and remove this battery. I need it. Oh, tool with metal sawing boot. Wait. Oh, did I not? I thought we bought a hacksaw from Smokes, or whatever the hell her name is, at the refugee center. What? There it is. Why is that not on my person? Oh, I just went through the hole in the car. Alright, examine the vehicle. Back to the old storage battery. Beautiful. Alright, give it to me. Look at that thing. So this will hopefully be what allows us to power up our helicopter. We'll see. It's not guaranteed. We're going to try it, people. Alright. We know where she's at. Don't really need to mark it. I guess I will, though. Crazy bone lady. Good. And let's explore a little bit more. There's some wasps over here. I'm going to I'm going to pay special attention to the motor speedway at some point, but right now I think we'll just continue to search around. There are ferals at those speedways quite often, and a heck of a lot of zombies. Although it's not going to be the worst. Hey, what's going on, Mr. Zyson? Hello. Welcome to the stream. I see your first time chatter, my friend. Thank you for dropping in and saying hi. I'm doing pretty well, buddy. How are you? We are playing our second stream here with this character, of course, named Slash, after our very own Slash MVC. And he is a helicopter pilot. So one of the goals of our current run here is to lift off, to fly, and I think there's a chance we can do it. It's a small chance, it's not guaranteed, but we're giving it a shot today. But thanks for dropping in the stream, everybody. Uh-oh, look at this. Oh no, stop, just let go. Sorry about that. Hey, thank you, Mr. Zyson, for subscribing with Prime. That's awesome, buddy. Appreciate that very much. Thank you. And I hope you enjoy your ad-free content, or mostly ad-free content. Yeah, actually, Game Player, I was thinking the same thing. I probably do want to get these ropes. Let's check this crate here first. Oh, lame. Yeah, this thing structure won't have anything. But so far so good, having the day off, just relaxing. Well, great, buddy. We just got started today on the stream. Only been going for 30 minutes, and I usually stream at least for 2 hours. So, yeah, get yourself refreshment. Are you a Cataclysm player? I assume so if you're dropping in. Sometimes people, like vintage story players, will stop by, though, you know. Man, I could actually, God, with the right amount of nails, I might be able to just sit right here and make this boat seaworthy. Let's actually leave a note here. I'm going to say hella planks. I mean, we will need more nails. Let me try something. Can we deconstruct these partial walls? No. What about the doors? We could deconstruct the doors, but we get a very limited amount of nails from that. Just a handful. Let's just look down below. Oh, why did I just light a freaking glow stick, bro? But you're not a Cata player, but you enjoy oh, that's Hanny. So far, so good. Hanny, I thought you used to play it, though, didn't you? Or are you strictly just somebody who watches it? Because I know you've given me some advice and tips in the past. You seem like a pretty knowledgeable Cata person. Zyson says, been watching all the Cata stuff on YouTube. Yep, your player as well took a break after bed. Coming back to it. That's awesome, buddy. Heck yeah. Well, thank you for tuning in and watching the content as well. Well, we'll just come back here. I don't really want to spend too much time working on this vehicle because, as I mentioned previously today, it's probably not going to be the final vehicle we use, especially since we just discovered a motor speedway. You know what I'm saying? Oh man, we could pull some of those planks over to this location and really have fun. Hanny says, no, I'm Unreal World player. I have all my knowledge from watching different people playing. Understood. Knowledge is power. That's true. Yeah, Hanny, I'm going to stream some Dwarf Fortress tomorrow instead of Unreal World, but don't worry, because I am going to continue that run that I've been doing previously on the streams. Yeah, for Unreal World, I'm just going to switch it to edited stuff. So I'll release, and I might work on an episode or two today after the stream, but I really have to get another episode of Vintage Story recorded. Let's see, he really loved the genre games. Me too, Mr. Zyson. Roguelikes have always been one of my favorites. As Hanny mentioned, you know, Unreal World's a game I played for many years before I even heard of Cataclysm, you know. And also games like Caves of Cud, you know, Cogmind, which is one I've mentioned previously. Super fun games, just absolutely a blast. And once oh shit, there's ants up here. Once I discovered Cataclysm, man, there's no going back. This game is really the best. Okay, so there are ants all over the damn place. There's literally an anthill here. There's an anthill here. And there's 3 anthills guarding the exit of this bridge into Southborough. And it sucks, too, because Southborough's got some decent buildings. I'm almost half tempted to try and brave my way through it. And like if we just parked our vehicle by that town, sat in the reality bubble, maybe the ants would help clear the town for us. They could really backfire though. Alright, well, crap. Yeah, I got giant soldier ants and coyotes all around me. And I'm trying to get out and check this vehicle. I don't think that's a smart idea. Look, there's another anthill. I can't even go through this area. It's going to be a freaking, like driving through a minefield, you know? Alright, we just got to turn around. There's nothing to it. You can't cry. When Cataclysm throws ants at you, you just turn around. You don't go through that area. Alright, let's add ants. And you certainly don't cry about it. Be right back. Still need to grab my lunch at the door. Right on, my friend. I hope you're having some pizza. That's my... Oh, shit, I just hit the ant. I didn't see that. Alright, let's be careful. I was thinking about pizza there for a second and totally lost control of myself. It's unfortunate, too. If we could spend some time right here, I could maybe pick the lock on those and get a really nice bird's eye view of the surrounding area, but... in the end, we might just go ahead and clear the motor speedway. But, I mean, it's only 5 in the morning, so let's give ourselves a little bit more exploring time, I think. Plus, I'm kind of injured, so I don't really want to be going too heavy-duty on combat right now. A pair of aviators. Look at me. I'm literally going to stop and delay the whole stream. You know, the excitement of exploration just to pick up a pair of aviator glasses. Shows you what a loot whore I am. It's true. You can put any label on me you want. The one most appropriate would be Loot Goblin. Cutting weapon is not very effective against these ants. Oh, well, don't worry. We ain't going to be fighting them. I'm going to be running from them. One day I'm going to learn kata, just don't have the time to commit. Yeah, that's a great point, Hanny, because it is a time commitment, undoubtedly. All games really are, especially a game that you get into it. But, you know, just learning how to control this game and all the system. I mean, it's something I'm still to this very day, you know, learning. Every time I play, I always say it. I learn something new, or I see a new type of item. What'll it be today? We'll find out together. Okay, so we got an orchard up here. That's nice. Maybe grab ourselves another solar panel. We are not hurting for panels. We do have 2 already, at least, maybe more. Can't remember honestly now, but let's check it. Hold on, is there another pair of aviators here? Pair of square sunglasses, good enough. You might say to yourself, why is this crazy person picking up sunglasses? Well, let me show you. Okay, so the sunglasses weigh less than 1/10 of a pound. Okay, and this one's only worth 10 cents. So that's a bad example. Don't pay attention to that example. But no, actually, what I'm looking for are prescription sunglasses. Whoop, hold on. Let me try that again. Bing. Yeah, those are only worth 10 cents too. I don't know, maybe they nerfed the price of sunglasses here on this branch of the game. Now, I know that prescription glasses are definitely worth picking up. All right, let's look around. Ooh, and this little crater right there. There's a bunch of animals here too. Okay, yeah, we're in pretty bad shape health-wise. You're right. I don't need to be doing any kind of combat unless it's like with a fence in between me, you know. That's why I say we might go back and clear some of that Motor Speedway, because there is a lot of good fencing there, at least to clear the zombies. All right, let's stop driving here. Hello, Mini Mongoose. Welcome. Thanks for dropping by today. See, Minnie is definitely another one who is a vintage story player, but still comes by the stream here in Cataclysm, and I appreciate her for that. Thanks for joining us all today. We're playing Cataclysm, your favorite game. All right, let's open this up. Anything in the trash? I always say don't neglect the trash, people. This is the apocalypse. Sometimes the most valuable item you'll find all day is in the dumpster. Oops, what did I just do? Okay, we got first aid here. Let's pop that and grab. And what did I close this? No, we're good. Have I killed a friendly NPC? You mean like ever? I don't know well, but I watch. Thank you, Minnie. One of these days you're going to wake up, Minnie, and you're going to download this game and start, and you'll be an expert immediately because of like all the knowledge you've absorbed like in the background through osmosis. You'll become the best Cataclysm player. Well, maybe not the best because you'll be learning from me, but you'll at least be a little bit better than their average. All right, so I guess I'll grab the baking soda too. That was a decent little haul. We just got some food. Let me drop that off real quick. I've killed friendly NPCs in the past many times, not directly through like a murderous act, but through neglect, through poor strategic choices, all that. But no, we haven't had any friendly NPCs in this run yet. But we will. I'm going to actually grab this pen. Yeah, I want to name something. Where's my pen? All right, let's activate that and name the e-ink tablet. It's a label. I'm just going to call it my e-ink. That way I'll know that that's the one, if I drop it somehow. Unfavorite that. All right. Let's see what we've got in here. Oh, there's a goose in here and a rabbit. Oh, hold on. Close the door. Wield, I don't know, my expandable baton. Let's snap that out and go. Come here, turkey. I realize it's a goose. I was just calling it a turkey as like a insult. Come here, turkey. That's right. You felt the wrath. Oh, got him. Come here, bunny. You think you're safe? You witnessed it. You must die too. That's a delicious bunny, mini mongoose. Oh boy. Actually, we're going to take its bones and go give it to some crazy lady that we just met. Let's go up to the roof, though. Coincidentally, her name is Mini Mongoose. No, I'm just kidding. That was a joke. That was a mean joke. All right, let's see here. I'm going to deconstruct. Take that down. Ooh, nails. Hey, what's going on? Nabo, 1992. First time here also. Where did you get the updated Undead tile set? It's actually not the updated one, it's just the older one. I had it saved on my old hard drive. So, yeah, I recently mentioned in the chat or in the stream earlier that they have taken it back off of GitHub, which is unfortunate, but thanks for dropping by the stream nonetheless, my friend. Oh, Minnie's mad at me. Let's see here. I know. I was disappointed too because when I just bought a new PC and I had to reinstall the game, and I was like, oh, I got to go re-download the tile set because I hate every other tile set at this point. This is the only one I can play with really, and it was not active. The very link that I have in my own videos over on YouTube wasn't working, and I was very distressed by that. All right. Yeah, let's butcher it up here. Okay, we're going to butcher the cottontail. It's full butchery. Go. What do we get? Give me the bones. Give me the rabbit skull. Maybe that crazy lady wants rabbit skulls too. I will take the meat and the fat. Screw it. We'll just take all the organs. Okay. And how about a little goose? Come here, turkey. 9 chunks of poultry. That was a fat goose. It's a Christmas goose. Okay, there's no bones for the bird. I wonder if she'll accept the rabbit bone. Guess we'll find out. All right, so here's what we're gonna do. Oh, there's a cow. I just saw a cow. Wait a second. Can we do... what do I need for fodder? Two cattail stalks. I could do cattail stalks. I want to capture that cow, tame it, tie it up in the back of the truck. I'm going to grab the rope. We're going to put the, actually, let me just grab the step ladder. Where is it? We've got an aluminum step ladder, people. There it is. Look at this thing. This is the thing that I just... Oh, a zombie. Well, where'd you come from, dude? All right, I see you. Yeah, I've never seen an aluminum step ladder except in the very last live stream we did with this character. First time I ever saw one. Yeah, that zombie's going to eat my cow. Oh, I bet he's fighting it right now. Look, he is. Get away from it. Now it's never going to be domesticated. Too afraid of the human form. It got gnawed on by a zomboid. It's bleeding, too. The cow, I mean. Oh, what a disaster. All the plans for me smoking my very own crown. Oh, crap. We got zombies to the south, too. Did they see me? I think they did. Yeah, they did. I should have set up the aluminum step ladder first, because then I could retreat to the roof. Let me just try something here. All right, did I lose them? Sure, how do I charge a phone? All right, let's move. Oh, snap. Oh, there's way more zombies than I thought. Whoop, never mind. Poo. We're getting the hell out of here, boys. Sorry, I'll finish his breathing here in a second. I'll get him to shut up here in a second, but we gotta get the road. That was a big old thing of zomboids. Way more than I thought there was. Well, that sucks. If I could have gotten back on that roof, we could have killed them. But yeah, they're already mobbing it. This little structure. This is where I was trying to get on the roof. Yeah, that's too bad. Well, there is this over here. The crater. Yeah. Let's slowly drive some of them over there. Maybe we can still do this. Hey, what's going on, Brighter of Dawn? How you doing, my friend? Our newest convert to the world of Cataclysm. What's up, buddy? Thanks for joining the stream today. Oh, yeah, how you doing? You been playing? Or I know real life sometimes gets in the way of doing what you truly love, playing games like Cataclysm. Alright, I might be better on foot doing this, come to think of it, since we've... Oh, don't turn into the crater. Since we've got this nice, helpful crater here, I think we will just park. It's, of course, a bit of a risk doing it on foot like this, but let's just go ahead and quick save. Did you see a sphinx cat and a weasel? Yeah. There's all kinds of animals. There was a cat somewhere, yep. If I had some soft cat food, we could tame the cat and bring it back to our base, or I could just keep it in the car, drive around with it. There's not much point other than, you know, everybody loves having a cat. I mean, what's the point of owning a cat in real life, you know? Other than to exert your power over Mother Nature. What's happening? Are they killing more animals? Damn it. I'm doing good. Oh, good. I've been played a bit, but I've been stuck trying to get a truck running. Oh, I see. Yes, a player after my own heart. You have found the love of the mechanic screen, haven't you? The vehicle screen. Now, it's a tough part. It's a tough system to wrap your head around a little bit, but it does make sense, and it starts to come together after a while. So what did they kill for me here? Cicada nymph. Gross. I don't want to eat that. All right, we're still doing okay here. If your car has electric motor, you can just plug in your phone to the electric control. It's a square of the driver's seat. Gotcha. Thank you, game player. Yep. All right. So I think there was more zombies over here. Let's continue. Uh-huh. Where you at? Over here by the lake. See, they're chasing around all this wildlife. They did see me initially. Yeah, there they are. Coming through these orchards gonna be a little bit tricky just because they'll lose sight of me. A lot of them. I'll have to make several trips here. Sorry, is that too loud? I think it's probably good. I got my headphones turned up a little bit. It's a very loud game. A lot of noises. Making full use of a crater. See, the thing about Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead is it's not just a zombie apocalypse. You've got to imagine that every type of cataclysm or world-ending event, whether real or fictional, that you can imagine has happened in this world, including Earth just randomly being bombarded by asteroids and comets and crap. Yeah, that's dust. That's right. This is the dust mechanic. Right here, you can see it says dust. It looks different in Ultica. It looks like a percent symbol, I believe. It's represented in Ultica. But, of course, we're playing not on experimental and not truly on the stable branch right now. This run is being played on 0.I, the next stable branch candidate. So that's why you're seeing the dust mechanic. Quite honestly, I don't know what it's being added for, other than maybe just another layer of realism. But I think I remember reading, or maybe a chatter said, that the dust mechanic is being introduced now in corporation with a later system that will be added down the road. Hey, what's going on there, Mystical Stranger? Thank you. Well, you're awesome for loving Cataclysm and dropping by the stream, buddy. I see you're a first-time chatter, too, so thank you for joining and saying hello. Yeah, I stream Cataclysm every Friday and Sunday. And, of course, I try and survive, but if we die in a run, we just start a new run the next stream. So make sure you follow me here on Twitch. And, of course, anybody who's watching, if you have to leave early or if you missed part of the stream, the start of it, I always post the VODs on my YouTube channel afterwards. So make sure you head over to the YouTube page and follow me there or subscribe or whatever. And, of course, you'll get notifications. But, all right, let's see. Don't tell me that we'll add a cleaning charge makes the broom useful. Maybe that's it. That could be the reason for the dust. I don't know. I do not know. And it doesn't, I haven't really paid much attention, but it doesn't seem like the dust has any effect on move penalty or like your vision, and it doesn't give you any like negative effects. Like you don't like get choked up by dust like you do smoke or anything like that. So again, at this point it seems like a very pointless thing to add, but I think it is probably going to be tied in with something else down the road. I don't know. Yeah, or does chance of getting sick, right? Like having like a lesser property, but similar to smoke, maybe. Yeah, just I'm not sure. All right, we still got some more Zeds here. Maybe they'll add a dust out. They very well could, Mini Mongoose. I mean, your comment is, I'm sure, kind of in jest, but that's the thing about Cataclysm. It's got some really realistic stuff. Okay, we've got a large group. Okay, now one of these dudes is a grabber. Yeah, so we need to be very careful about that bad boy and really avoid getting too close to him. We want to get that guy in the pit. Because if he grabs me and pulls me into the group there, that could be the end of the run. Skin asthma. Oh yeah, he's coming up. He's at the front of the pack too, just about. It's a tough game. It's a game of cat and mouse. You know, if I just run away, I'll lose them, and they won't fall into the pit. They'll lose sight of me, and they'll de-aggro. So I've got to kind of lure them and stay close enough that they can smell me or whatever, see me. All right, we're fine. We got this. This ain't my first time. Yeah, now that he's down there, I definitely don't want to get pulled down into the hole by him. That would definitely be a death sentence. All this work to clear a stupid apple orchard for 1 or 2 possible solar panels, but you know what? It's okay. I was hoping to get a cow out of the deal too. Maybe we still can, we don't know. Maybe there's a cow that will be grateful that I killed all the zombies here, and they'll just join us willingly. Alright, I don't honestly see any more zombies now. I think we're okay. Let's turn on safe mode. No, there were apples. I've already picked them up and put them in my car, though. So, but you're talking about on the trees. The apples are seasonal, and they will sprout on the trees in the fall time. Yeah, there's seasonality. I started in spring. You can adjust it and start later in the year, but the later in the year it gets, the game gets more and more progressively difficult. So I usually start in the spring. All right, okay, there are cattails here. Okay, let me get out of here. Let me activate my towel. Wait, I don't have a towel. All right, let me not activate the towel. Let's go into our crafting, and we'll look up the word fodder again. There it is. Let me make a fodder. All right, did I drop the rope, or do I still have the rope? There it is. We still have the rope. All right, let's go look for the cow. You got an apple off your tree. It only grew 1. Is it still a young tree? Mr. Zyson just had some Penn Station for lunch. Got the Philly cheese. Oh, that sounds so good. I love a good Philly cheese, and Penn Station makes a pretty good sub. Their fries are awesome, too. Hell yeah, buddy. That sounds like a good lunch. Got me jealous. Actually, I had some chicken tacos right before stream. Homemade. I made them myself. Boneless, skinless chicken breasts, diced it up on the cutting board, threw that in there, peppers and onions, and then, of course, the taco seasoning and stuff. And I like to go with the soft taco shells whenever I have chicken. If I do a beef taco, it's usually in a hard shell, but yeah, if I go with a chicken taco, it's always soft shells. Yep, some lettuce, some sriracha sauce, too, and a little sour cream. There you go. Good pre-stream meal, right? I love chicken tacos too. I almost kind of prefer them over beef, except it's a bit more work, you know. I guess you could buy ground chicken, but I actually prefer the boneless, skinless breast, you know. It's way better than ground chicken you get at the store. Not that way the cow went northeast. Thank you, game player. We'll go check that out. I just noticed these corpses over here. Let's squish. What do we end up with? Is this a cow? Oh, there's a pistol. Oh, and a lighter. Believe it or not. Oh, that's a person. An armed fighter. Well, they're not very well armed. Wearing a long dress and a camisole. All right, let's squish them. Can't believe that's the first lighter we've found. It's only got 9 charges on it. But I will favorite it. Yes, we are a pyro, so maybe I should set a tree on fire. We'll set this on fire. I'm actually going to use... Why can I never see the flint and steel? It's like that particular set of words is like I have a blind spot for it. You made me hungry with the taco talk. Taco talk. That's an interesting phrase. Taco talk. Kind of rolls off the tongue there. I like that. It could be a good name for like a podcast. Hey, everybody. Welcome back. It is Thursday, and it's time for some taco talk. Who likes guacamole? The conversation today is guacamole versus sour cream. All right, let's see. You said northeast? All right, here I go. Tacos decently sound good. Oh, yeah. Taco talk, baby. And I see a weasel. There's the weasel. There's the cow. Good call, game player. Oh, he's almost dead, but he did stop bleeding. Come to me, little cow, my friend. I want to make you my friend, buddy. So we might have to sprint after him, but that's not a big deal. Love a spicy taco? Yeah. One of the things I didn't mention, but I always put those red pepper flakes, like I do the normal taco seasoning, but I have like an extra container of red pepper flakes. I buy the large bottle. Sprinkle some of those in there. I add that to everything, literally. If I make soup, red pepper flakes. If I'm making a pizza, red pepper flakes. Follow the blood. Mini Mongoose, you're a picky eater. I understand. I gotcha. All right, so I just want to get a little closer. We'll start running. You can't get away from me, cow. I have only the best intentions for you, my bovine friend. Hopefully he's not running me into some Me-Go encampment. Oh my god, I can't even do this. This cow's going to outrun me. The cow's gone now. Damn it. Which character is Ison? We are currently playing with Slash. So my last character, Aram, the would-be wizard, died, and we started a new character in the last live stream. He is a helicopter pilot. So the big goal for this series is to repair and fly a helicopter. It's something I've never done in Cataclysm, but it is technically possible. And the helicopter that we have access to is all the way down here. So we have to figure out a way to get to this helicopter. 2-seater helicopter right there. It won't be lured by the fodder, but I can tame it with the fodder. But I literally have to get like right next to it. It has to be within melee distance of the cow, which is difficult, obviously, because this cow has just been attacked. So it's extra skittish. Normally you could accomplish this fairly easily, but this animal is next to dead. And like I said, it was just attacked. Last time 0.5 helicopters didn't work. They're still kind of wonky in Herbert, although we're not technically playing on Herbert, but it's essentially, I think, the same. But I think it'll work, but the problem is... I'm going to stop chasing this cow in a minute. The problem is that if you remove or add anything at all, even the battery, it negates the flight worthiness, and it tells you that. Like when you go to remove or add something to the helicopter, a warning window pops up and says if you do this, it will make the vehicle no longer flight worthy. So with that being the case, as I was mentioning, the best option we have for a helicopter currently only has a dead battery. So my plan, and this was actually inspired or recommended by a chatter on one of the VODs, on the last live stream VOD that I posted, they said just get some jumper cables, hook it up to a good battery, put that in the seat next to yours, and then, hook the other end to the actual helicopter. That way you're not installing or taking anything out necessarily, but we should still be able to get power to the system. I don't know if it's going to work, but we're going to try it. Wait. Oh, and the Undead Tile said I think has went over to the BN fork as included. Oh, really? You know, I've never tried Bright Nights. I've tried Worm Girl's Fork. I did a couple of runs. I know I do need another crater for the cow. I've given up on the cow. The cow is gone. It's dead to me. It's going to live in the woods like a crazy cow person. But we are going to check out these motorcycles. This little campground. Sometimes you find like an interesting book at these campgrounds. The real prize might be the motorcycle. Nope, lacks wheels. I don't know. Everything else is okay except the engine's faulty. I guess I'll just remember it. I love a good motorcycle. All right, let's get back to our vehicle. What did I do with it? All right, it's time to get this solar panel off this stupid orchard and move on with our lives, I think. Spent too much time at this place. Let's drop. All right, did I? Yeah, I put the step ladder right there. Still not convinced what that warning means. Yeah, like I said, consoles, we're going to test it, you know. We're going to see. We're going to see what's what, buddy. I'm willing to give it a try, and if this doesn't work, if we can't, for whatever reason, if that helicopter that we know of is not functional, for, like I said, whatever reason, we'll just search around for another one, you know. It's possible to find them randomly in the world. You know, you don't have to start as a helicopter pilot to have one generate, so we might get super lucky. It's unlikely, but... All right, let's pop this down, go up. Just one of them. It's okay with me. And wield it. Okay. Let's go ahead and take that down. And I'll just drop that, and we'll just drag everything. Let's see. There used to be a mod called Blaze Industries, which added a bunch of stuff for vehicles that was really cool. Ooh, I would probably love that. Yeah, it's one of my most favorite parts of this game is the vehicle stuff. I really enjoy it quite a bit. All right, let's put these away. What? Oh, it's down here. Okay, so that one's full. We'll come to that one. There we go. All right, we did it. So let's go to our map. I'm just going to gray these out. That way I know that I have searched that area. I could leave a reminder that there's zombies in that pit, but honestly I don't really care. There's a grabber zombie in there, so I'm definitely not going to be trying to like clear that pit. All right, let's go north for a little ways. I'm not sure about that game player. One of the problems is that I think that those are all advanced solar panels, or not advanced, solar panel arrays, I should say. And I know I can't attach those, but let's see what's down this road. To the auto, ooh, a hunting lodge, yay. And there's a farmstead up here. That's super cool. Let's, I can tell that this road dead ends right here. Before we investigate the hunting lodge, let's check out that other road. I always like to check the trailheads. Sometimes there'll be vehicles parked in these trailheads, and even more rarely, sometimes the vehicles will have like bug out bags. Like a hiking backpack that's got like food and a weapon in it. In fact, the current backpack that I'm wearing was exactly that. We found it in a car. Diagonal cars are really funny. You know, Vinny, that's something people always mention when they're new to the game of Cataclysm and they see me driving and it's like this. The car looks like this. They always mention how silly it looks. It's true, it's funny. You know, when I played it so much now that it doesn't even bother me at all. Oh, I was wrong. Okay, the road does not end. Probably, oh crap, past some cars. Probably goes right up into this farm, actually. It's originally an ASCII game. Yeah, so the cars work like that. That's right. It's a good point. Because what we're looking at now is what's called a tile set. And so without this tile set, it would be more akin to what you see right here. The whole screen would look like this. This is actually a small representation of what we're looking at, but in the ASCII format. So this would be the whole screen if I didn't have this tile set on. And although I do love ASCII games such as this and Dwarf Fortress, I don't like playing them in the ASCII mode. And I think a lot of people are kind of like that too. Most people play with the tile set. I think. I'm assuming that. I don't know the statistics necessarily, but do we have all our tools right now? Let me look at something. Adjustable wrench, metal file set, that's nice. Screwdriver set. Okay, I think we need a ratchet screwdriver set or whatever it's called, but we don't have one of those here. Alright, someone on YouTube is actually committed to playing ASCII tile set. Well, that's cool. Yeah, I don't see anything wrong with it. I just don't prefer it myself, but definitely an admirable way to play. And one of the benefits of that is that you could probably play this game like on anything, any system. You could play it on a system from like the 90s probably. Oh shoot, there's a magical meadow right there. Oh whoa, there's an apiary. I've never seen an apiary before. Well, this is it. This is the thing in the stream that is my first experience. First time I've ever seen an actual apiary. Used to play with ASCII back when it was dial-up. Yeah, with dial-up. But see, that's exactly what I'm talking about. Like, back when dial-up was a thing, 100%, this would be the greatest game for those days. Oh, I would be so in love with this game back in those days too. I only started playing Cataclysm about a year ago or so. 1440 kilobit per second band modem. Still struggled with it. Alright, let's take out the zomboids so we can have free reign here. This looks like could be a nice little potential base spot. Not even gonna lie to you. I mean, we're not really looking for a base right now. We're trying to work on this helicopter, but wait, what is this? Oh, it's a moonshine still. Yeah, let's keep exploring here. What's my... Oh, I have no idea what my... You mean... Oh, you mean currently with this character? What is it again? I can't remember. Oh, it's... Oh, okay, hold on. 7 zombies with 6 zombie technicians followed by 4 zombie younglings. We only started with... I mean, it's literally only day 2 of the run in game. Alright, let's see. Where'd that zombie go? Dude's all elusive. I can hear him fighting. Oh, he's in here. Oh, he's in the... He's in here killing the animals. Oh, bro. There's dead pigs all over the place. Look at that. So sad. Okay, so what's in here killing them? I think the German Shepherd just killed the zombie or something. What? That's crazy. Well, I don't need to worry about taming that cow anymore. Yeah, I think we're good. Yeah, there's no other threats in here now. The dogs are bleeding, some of them. The window has been broken open, though, so... This isn't perfectly secure. We're going to need to, number 1, smash all the pigs so they don't turn into zombie pigs. That dog's probably going to run away. Wait, let's loot. Nice. Yeah, we got food now for days, people. Maybe I will set up a base here. At least like a food base, you know? We can start to make beef jerky and... Why is it not... What? I can't pulp the corpse. Is it because it's a lamb? Or... Ugh. I really don't want to dismember a whole cow. It's a big waste. there's a lot of meat here that's going to go to waste. That's unavoidable. Yeah, I think I'm going to actually just dissect these. Or is it dismember? Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. Yeah, this is a lot of meat, but did they all die? Wait, so there's no pigs alive? I thought there were a couple pigs left. Did they run out the window? I don't know. I'm actually tempted now to stop and work on this window. All right, hold on. Let's just sweep the rest of this place. I don't want a zombie coming out of nowhere while I'm trying to board up this window or something. Oh, dog, I'm sorry. Yeah, go run away. This game is like Patience of Chess with the gamesmanship, with the guessing of Battleship. Yeah. It's actually not the first time I've heard somebody like compare it to chess. It's interesting you mentioned that. Okay, what do we got? All right, so let me turn off the flashlight, and I think, yeah, I'm going to be safe to go ahead and drop off my spear into the vehicle. Let's go ahead and pull the vehicle up a little bit closer. You know, if nothing else, even if I don't set up a smoking operation here, which we still might, I don't know, we'll have to assess and see how many live animals are left, but we can still butcher up a couple of these pigs and make just a whole mess of cracklins. Oh, delicious bacon. Let's see here. Not something you can just jump in and go kill everything. Oh, definitely not. Definitely not. You got to be extremely cautious. Have a game plan. Know what you're doing. So if I decide to never come back to this one, I can leave these 100 corpses unpulped. That's true, I think. You taking off, game player? Have a good night, my friend. Hello, Nick. Welcome to the stream, buddy. Thanks for dropping in. Hello, hello. We've been going for about an hour so far, a little over, but still going strong. Oh, there's an active glow stick there. All right, so how many nails do I have? Okay, I think we actually have some in my inventory. Have I been picking them up? All right, that should be enough. So we really need to get this window boarded up. I feel like I'm losing animals, and we might have already lost too many. Okay, let me just try and board. There we go. All right. My wife was like, that game looks boring. I'm like, it's one of the old school kick your ass, pick you back up and kill you games. That's a good way to describe it, my friend. It is. Yeah, and I definitely don't find it boring personally. But, you know, it's obviously a matter of taste. But there's just so much to do, so much to learn, so many great mods that, you know, do total conversions or add, like, really cool systems like magic and stuff. Oh, and for anybody curious right now, the current world mods we're using, not too many, just Mind Over Matter, No Hope, Bombastic Perks, Mythical Martial Arts, and Tameable Wildlife. Don't even have Magicalism this time around. But not to worry. We'll be doing more magic runs in the future, no doubt about it. Alright. I don't understand why it tells me I can't. Oh, it's because it's a cow. Alright, let me think here. Alright, before we start doing anything, and it was kind of pointless for me to board up that window because there's only one live animal in here, but it's better than 0 live animals, I guess. All right, so we'll still lock up the dog. If I can round up some more of the pigs and stuff, then we'll put them in there. But one thing I think we should do, we're going to go ahead and hunker down here for the night and do some cooking of all this meat. But let's climb up this real quick. All right, what are we looking at? A lot of farmland. Another barn. These are, I'm guessing this is actually probably more silos, but we should definitely get over there. Boredom is a reflection of your own attitude. Couldn't have said it better myself. I've heard the quote before, too, that, like, intelligent people never get bored. I don't know how true that is, but, but it implies that as long as you're mentally active and you're always thinking about stuff, you're never really bored. Yeah, how can you be? There's so much interesting stuff in this world. Speaking of which, we just found what looks to be a fairly intact plow. Any animals? Oh, we got a chicken. We got a little cluck chicken nuggets. Hello, little chicken nuggets. Oh, there's ducks back here and stuff. Hold on, let me close this door so they don't get inside. Oh. Yeah, there's a little chicken run. Oh, there's a giant cockroach in here. Gross. Come here, let me save my chickens. Come here, cockroach. See him over there? He's on the other side of the fence. I'll have to try and squish him. Man, oh man. Indeed, there's always something to keep you occupied, your mind busy. That's true. I think so. 100%. Alright, so let's go check this vehicle. I'm playing around with these animals, but honestly, right now, food is not an issue. We've got a mountain of pig flesh in the barn. It sounds grotesque, but I didn't do it. Okay, here we go. The only real interesting thing on a tractor like this are the wheels. 24-inch off-road wheels. If you get 4 of those, like, in good shape, you can really make a cool vehicle. But unfortunately, this thing is just broken. All right, what do we got? Actually going to grab that drive belt. Now I kind of want to take a look at the pitchfork. What's the stats on the pitchfork? Okay, 5 bash, 18 pierce, negative. This is not actually bad for like a crappy spear early on. I'm gonna take that and just put that in the car for like an emergency. Wait, does it have reach on it? It should, right? Yeah, it does. Took a shopping cart and made a go-kart out of it once. That was fast, too. That's awesome, dude. That's a great example of just one of the fun things you can do in this game. Absolutely nuts. Yeah, the vehicle systems are the best. Alright, so we've searched that. Wait, it shows there's another little structure to the south even further. Or no, was I looking? Oh, there's another crater. There's also some feral pigeons. Alright, let's get back up here. My mom made me her baked good from upstairs. It smelled so good. You better go eat, Minnie. Alright, so what do we do? Let's check this actual house up here now. Wait, before we go in there, what do we do with the apiary, though? There's a few bees there. Can I, like, interact with it or get anything from it? Can't really deconstruct it. Is it just totally non-functional, or can I get honey from these things eventually? I gotta go grocery shopping to eat. I don't want to eat. I understand. Light machinery. Super glue. No, don't step in the barbed wire. Why would you surround your apiary with barbed wire fencing? You should get your honey from mutated giant bees like a real man. Oh, that's funny. Okay, I think I'll take that up. There's a car alarm going off outside. I'll take that gallon jug. Let's see here. Oh, there's another one going off. Take the USB port. I don't think we have any pots yet for cooking. Outdoor extension cord. What? Why won't that fit in my pocket? 18 garbage bags. Hold on, we gotta go back outside and drop off some stuff. Currently running away with 15 points on torso, but the zombie mum is dead, I think. Normally set up like 3 bases in different locations. 1 for storage, for trade, resupply, another for cooking, 1 for hangout and craft. I like it. It's a smart idea. Yeah, I definitely have set up like bases just for smoking and dehydrating meats. You know, if I find like an intact dairy farm where the cows haven't been zombified, then I will definitely set up a nice little smoking it. We probably would have done that here if they hadn't been all ravaged by that one zombie. All right, so what was this over here? Oh, okay. Yeah, now I think our best bet, let's go ahead and set up shop. We are hungry. We're pretty injured. It's only noon, but that actually gives us plenty of time to do a little bit of cooking. All right, actually, let me grab this meat here. Okay. Yeah, maybe 2 in the morning tomorrow we can drive over to that crazy bone lady and give her this bone, see what other quest she wants, if we can do more questing for her. Alright, so we'll pick that up. Now there should be... I thought that I picked up a brazier. Did I not? Am I not seeing it? I'm not technically looking for a bra, people. I'm looking for a brazier, so don't judge me. Wait, I guess I didn't make one. Yeah, there it is. Piece of raw brain. Let me get that too. Pick up this raw stuff. Alright. So, I think I'll just set it up here right by the car. Boom. Now, let me drop off the meat. Okay, let me get that back. No. Oh, I'm so stupid. I just took off my backpack. Alright, let's see. I was also lucky and found welding equipment on a private helipad. That's cool. Outdoor extension cord is about 10 meters long. That should have some volume. Yeah, that makes sense. There used to be a military boat you could find with mounted 50 cal guns on it. You know, I've seen aircraft carriers. I don't think I've ever seen another kind of military boat, though. But not to say they don't exist. I totally believe they do. Personally, though, I've never seen one. But what should we use for wood here? Actually, you know what I found? One of the best things to burn is a chair. I have to spend time like chopping it up. I can just literally grab a chair, drop it here, and we can fire that up and we can cook. First, though, let's come back in here. We're going to take advantage of some of this food. I guess I'll do a quick butchery on the cow. Okay, that should give us more than enough meat and fat. Actually, let me grab the sinew too and the bones. All right. I wonder if you could use the remote control that you can find in the mountains shopping cart and control remote with a bomb and blow up zombies. You might be able to. I'm pretty sure that with the 2-way radios you find, you can communicate with like NPC companions at a distance. And I have definitely seen automated vehicles which have a control, which is a robotic remote controlled system. It's for, therefore, like you find them in like farm equipment. You'll find like an autonomous, you know, I don't know, Reaper or something, whatever, farm equipment in fields. So it's possible. I've never tried it, so I can't really confirm that. But now that you say that, I kind of want to go grab that remote control. Let's just grab it. I actually feel like maybe there was a quest for a remote control too, wasn't there? We'll just grab the whole box. Alright, you convinced me. We'll keep it. Now hold on too, let me see something else. Is there water near us? Well, I've got water in the car, but this will be fine. Let's just get some fire going. And I'll shoot. Mini lighter. And turn off my flashlight. Alright, we're just going to sit inside the trunk and cook, people. Cook until nightfall. Piece of brain, piece of heart. There it is. This is what we want. Cracklins. Oh, yeah. These will last for a couple of weeks. And if I spend a couple hours making cracklins, we'll get a nice stack of them. Oh, yeah, baby. Let's go. That's what I love about this game. Excuse me. You think of it normally, you can do most crazy things. Yeah. Yeah, that's so true. Uh-oh. I need to kill that cockroach. Just wandering around my new farm like it owns the place. Oh, he's right there. Let's go kill him. Hold on. How much cracklins did we get? I think I dropped it on the ground or something. Alright, we'll find out in a second. Let me get my spear. Let's go after this disgusting creature. Hey, what's up, Slash 'em? Man, they're quick, aren't they? What the hell, bro? I didn't think that cockroach would get the best of me like that. How's it going, dude? Welcome to the stream, Big Slash. We're here playing as Slash, and he's also in chat. That's right, everybody. He is officially the Slash of VC we've all come to know and love. The YouTuber and Cataclysm player has been born into the world itself. It's like Tron. It's like the movie Tron. All right, let's grab this. Drop it, and back to cooking. What happened to those cracklins that I just cooked up? Did I not finish them? Or did I probably dropped them in a trunk. Search for the word crack. No, I'm not looking for the drug, people. I'm looking for my delicious pork. Actually, it's cow. What? Oh, wait, there they are. Where are they, though? Are they in my inventory? Where are these things, dude? I don't see them. They're available, though when I go to eat. Does it tell me where they're at? It actually shows that they're on my person, because if they were on the ground, there would be an O or a 0 right here. Or wait, maybe they are in the trunk. What the frick, dude? Are they in the... No? Huh. I'm mega confused, but that's okay. We'll just continue to cook, I guess. I don't know what else to do. Wait, I can make fruit leather? Oh, I have apples. Oh. That is so weird. Alright, we're getting weary. Yeah, we're probably going to have to go to bed pretty early today. Where the frick are the cracklins at? Wait, let me try dropping everything. Okay, there's 70 of them. Let's favorite those. Okay. Not doing too bad here. Alright, now let's turn safe mode on. We are thirsty again, so let's take a nice drink. It's plenty of clean water here. Alright, I think it's probably smart, well, to bandage ourselves again. For the first time, I should say. Also, I'm noticing the lack of bandages that I have. So I think what we'll do... Wait a second. Why does I keep carrying these bones? There's something going on with the inventory system right now. I've tried to drop... Oh, it's unable to fit. That's why. Duh. Alright, yeah. Alright, I'm an idiot. We're good. So, let's see. Did they ever add trailers for the semis? I don't think so. That's a good question. I've never seen a trailer on a semi-truck. I've seen a few semi-truck, you know, the actual truck, but I've never seen a trailer on one. Alright, so we're going to grab these curtains. Beautiful. And then let's go back into the kitchen. Or no. Was there no bleach here? Shoot. I thought there was bleach. I know I saw some somewhere. Well, we can still make some bandages. I think I need to drop the sheets, though. Okay, and disassemble that one. That's good enough. We'll do one more. Alright, let's see. How about that? Oh, my new recruit can actually do it. He is overall quite a good character. Oh, that's cool. Like, wait, your NPC character can fly? That's awesome, dude. Oh, that's not what we want. So let's search for the word band. Okay, so that's the one we want. Let's make a bunch of these. How many? Let's make some more. Really didn't take very long. Did it 12 seconds. Screw it, we'll just make all of them. Good, good, good. Yeah, 132 makeshifts. That's plenty for now. And if I get some bleach, we can disinfect those. Make them better. Even better. All right, well, I think it's probably time for bed. I want to go to sleep pretty early. Let's just do maybe a little bit more cooking. Just looking at any interesting stuff. Make some lemonade. Keep cooking. Want a little bit of time to pass here. We'll do some fruit leather. Oh boy, that actually takes a while. We'll do that. See, pretty sure he is former military, good at shooting, combat, and boating. Sounds like this character. All right, good, good, good. Let's drop all that. I think we'll turn off, extinguish the fire because we are responsible. I'm going to take down the brazier because we'll probably be leaving first thing in the morning. So let's return that to the trunk. Close the trunk up. Is there a safe place to sleep in here? Not really. Let me grab this pillow, though. Too bad there's no blankets, but yeah, if we got to sleep in the car, at least I can sleep with a pillow. Okay. Yeah. Let's go ahead and go to bed. 7 p.m. So that's like how I used to... I have to go to bed this early when I got in trouble and I get grounded, you know? Mom would be like, go to bed. And so you're like, the sun isn't even down yet. It's like, it's still light outside. Now I would kill to go to sleep that early. It's like, oh, can I please go to bed at 7? Mr. Zyson says, been watching the tutorial series, has been helping me a lot, remembering all the keys. That's great. I'm glad to hear that, my friend. Yeah, that was a fun series to make, you know. Just, I'll probably do another one too once the next stable version comes out. We'll see. Wow, I woke up super early. Okay, well, we'll just continue to do stuff here. That was only the second day. We're on day 3. No, yeah. You're right. No, that was the second day. Don't we start on day 61, right? So we went one day full. This would be the second day. Yeah, you're correct. So I'm losing it. All right, so... And I'm still not very well healed. But don't forget, we do have the poor healer trait. So that's one of the reasons why it does take us a while. In fact, you know, to help mitigate that, let's practice our bandaging. Ignore the bark. There's a dog running around, but I don't care. We're getting kind of low on fuel. All right. Let's keep going. Just going to practice some random stuff. Okay. Bandaging. Well, we kind of ran into a problem when it came to traveling towards the helicopter. As I mentioned earlier, we're cut off from it thanks to some forests. So, yeah, kind of got distracted just messing around here. So, let's see. I definitely want to check out this hunting lodge, too. I think one of the best things might be to kind of hunker down in this area. And yeah, instead of leaving the car and going on foot, which is basically a death sentence, we're going to work on one of the cars here in the motor speedway, the speedway. We'll have to clear it, so maybe we'll spend a day or two doing that. Then we're going to find a vehicle that we can work on, put something together, and we'll make it seaworthy so that we can just float right down the river. Because one thing I do recall is that this helicopter right here, which is what we're trying to make our way towards, is what Consolus is asking about, is literally on the river. It's right by the bridge. So if we can get this thing seaworthy, yeah, it won't be too difficult. Maybe we'll just go with like a small bike too, because that'll be even easier to make floatable. All right, so anyway, we've got food. Let's go ahead and, yeah, we'll go down to the hunting lodge. Oh, is it already started? Yeah. I was trying to decide if we should go up north and, like, explore a bit more. I'm from the Midwest, the United States, the U.S., the Midwest. All right, let's see. Go this way. It won't let me auto drive through the field, but we can just turn off and do that ourselves manually. Oh, you are to Indiana? I'm from Illinois. So yeah, we're practically neighbors, buddy. Let's go. I've never been to Indiana, but you know, like I said, we are neighbors. All right, let's go ahead and kill the engine. We'll probably spend an hour or so looting this place. Yeah, one good thing about these hunting lodges is they often have a ton of books. Oh yeah, not to mention some interesting stuff in here too. A machete multi-tool, baby. Oh, look at that. A thin, wobbly steel blade. Boo. It's a crappy thing. Actually, it's not bad. It's worth $18, weighs less than a pound. Probably go ahead and trade that. Look, it's got digging, prying, wood sawing, cutting, and butchering. I don't know, actually. It's not a bad little tool. Let's continue to look around. There's coffee mix. Now, this stuff actually sells for a pretty good amount. Have family in Danville and Naperville, Illinois. Gotcha. Let's see, clean water. All right, so we'll check the rest of the place, and then we'll just properly loot stuff. I just want to look around. Flashlight. Oh yeah, we got to go to the basement too. Is there bleach in here? Oh good. Yeah, we want that. Disinfect those bandages. Oh wow. Look at how many candles there are. Why are there this many candles here? Somebody who lived here had an obsession with candles. You know, I've picked up aluminum foil in the past, but I literally never had a use for it. Never once have I found a use for aluminum foil. Alright, so... Let me drop off some of this stuff. Yeah, because I know that... Yeah, there's going to be a bunch of books in here. Alright, we'll wield the baton. We'll extend it and we'll smash. Uh-oh. Sorry about that. I did not know that was going to happen. I've rarely seen alarms on the hunting lodges. It's kind of a weird thing. Yeah, I'm sorry. My bad. I literally have the volume turned down, like on the OBS for this game, because it is so loud. But sometimes it doesn't always work. Or the game just supersedes my ability. Wow, this is a big-ass basement. What is over here? What? Is this some sort of voodoo area? Oh, no. You know what this is? This is a smuggling operation. Oh, I think somebody's told me about this before. How, yeah, the hunting lodge like has a chance to spawn like this major drug operation in the basement. What? Drug dealer hideout. Yes. What's going on, Mega Mid Boss? You should be able to make the tinfoil hat now. Oh, that's right. You can make a tinfoil hat, can't you? Well, I just dropped it off, so I'll have to go pick it up again. But yeah, this actually does have an effect too, doesn't it? Like it has a real effect in the game, wearing it. Perfect for protecting yourself from government, Illuminati, aliens, and them. Oh, dude, this is amazing. And we got the body bag, which now people have told me that the body bag is really great for looting large quantities of stuff. I don't quite know how that works. What do I want to do? Do I hit insert items into the body bag maybe? And then I just put all the plastic bags in there. Is that what it is? Like that? Did that work? Oh, I think that worked. If you wield it, you can carry 100 kilograms. Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, that worked. Uh-huh. Hold on, I didn't get them all on this side, though, because it was too far. Let's move the bag over here. I wonder, can I just pick it up and drop it? Do I need to actually insert it? You know what I'm saying? Where's that at? What? Oh. No, I don't think that actually did work. No. Okay. So then I'll just pick these up. And we'll do that again. Whoops. Wait, why is it doing that? There we go. We'll get there. I'm going to figure it out, I promise. Awesome. I think we just did it. I think we got it all. Just got that get rich quick find. That's right, dude. And you know what's awesome is we are super close to the refugee center. For anybody who's unaware, we literally spawned right next to it, like within sight of the fence line. Like my character spawned like right here, and the refugee center's here. So yeah, we'll take that right over there. Yeah, the refugees will love us. That's funny. So I don't think there was anything else worthwhile down in the basement, but that's awesome. And on top of it, I got to learn how to use a body bag. Okay, so let's go ahead and check the rooms first. Ooh, what do we got? Set of dentures. It's worth literally 0 monies. I don't want them. Teddy bear. It's not a full body length pillow, which I prefer, but we'll take the teddy bear. All right, let's look at these. You know what? Honestly, I should just be taking all books because we can trade them. Oh, 2 cooking books. 2 cooking books. Cook it down to crack and get them hooked. Wait, is that something we can do? Oh my god, it probably is. I bet you 100%. Tool with boiling. I need a cooker, clean water, and baking soda. Look at this, 12, you know what, 12 yayo. I have 228 of it. So what's the value? $2 for something that weighs. So is that a better overall value then? Should we actually try to do that, you think? Let's look at the value of... Oh, it's definitely more valuable to turn it into you know what. Huh. Breaking Bad. That's right. I mean, there's a reason why that show was so popular, because it's a good idea. Ooh. Oh. huge watertight bag made of strong plastic. You can put water in this and wear it. Yeah, that's actually a really good find right there. Yeah, that's a pretty sweet bag. Let's look at what else we got. I'm actually tempted. Can we just grab everything? Because we'll trade away whatever I don't need. Ooh, knee pads. Nice, we just got ourselves a pair of knee pads. Yeah, let's just grab all that stuff. Awesome. Now, another good thing about... Yeah, there's typically some deep freezers here. Oh my god, look at this. What country is this? Marshallese flag? Oh, it's not important. Let's, this is nuts, dude. I'm playing on no hope, overwhelming despair, and there's this amount of clothing. That's crazy. Alright, let's insert into our body bag all the clothes. Actually, can I just, like, insert everything, I guess? That's cool. Alright. Yeah, this body bag is phenomenal. Wow, nothing there. Okay. Grand Marshall Islands. Wow, thank you, Mr. Zyson. That was quick and to the point. Alright, I'm actually gonna... I guess I won't. I do like to have thermoses, but I think we've got too much loot as it is. So, yeah, this place was a gold mine. Oh, and I didn't even truly loot the most cool stuff yet. Let's go ahead and just drop the body bag. Yeah, there we go. Alright, we're ready to loot again. Wait, is this clean water? No. Okay, what are we looking at? Rebar stick. Hello. Alright, is that a tent? Don't want it. Anybody ever use storage line? I do have a Patreon, Mr. Zyson. Yeah, let me get you the link real quick, buddy. If you're interested, or anybody else actually is interested out there, of course, I much appreciate it. I've got 3 different tiers you can donate to. The $2, $5, or $10 tier. But they're all the same. All the benefits are the same. It's just whatever you feel like you want to support the channel with. And I should mention, of course, the benefits include early access to all my content. Everything I post on YouTube, I post there first. So you can watch that stuff early and without ads, without the interruption of the ads. But also, if you're a vintage story player, I do have a multiplayer vintage story server with a really great community. And of course, you get total access to that too if you donate. So I appreciate you asking, buddy. And I hope you join. All right, let's see here. I'm not sure if you are a vintage story player, but and vintage story, yeah, my friend. We actually just did a server restart. I've had the server for a little over 4 months, close to 4 months now. And we had one world going for a long time, which was a lot of fun and really enjoyed it. But then we just did the server restart after the latest patch. And yeah, so it's not like it's been up now for a couple weeks, the new world, but yeah, we're just having a lot of fun. All right, let's see here. Where are we going? Maybe we bite the bullet and actually start to clear... Yeah, the speedway. So much of the planning that I've been doing revolves around getting that speedway cleared. So let's head over there and do it. Hey, Heidi Amazing. Yeah, she's great. Thank you. Love the YouTube. Glad you're streaming now, too. Thank you, my friend. Lots of good eclectic stuff. That's true. That's true, Heidi. I do play a few games that you don't often see other people playing, but I would say number 1 on that list is probably the Unreal World. Every time I stream that, somebody comes in, even if they're like a long-time viewer, and they're like, what are you playing? But I appreciate all you guys. Thanks for dropping by today. Hanging out with me here. Absolutely. Alright, so we're moving. What is this? Oh, crap, there's a portal. 2 different kinds of alien flora. What the hell? Have you yet to try Unreal World? Might have to check that one out. Yeah, I was doing some live streams for it. Originally, I was going to stream it tomorrow, but I switched that up a little bit. I think it's better suited for the edited videos that I normally do, like my Let's Play series for it. But, oh, shoot. If you are interested in Unreal World, I've got tons of content for it on YouTube. I've even got some tutorial stuff, too. It is a good game. It's really great. You know, I can definitely credit Unreal World 2 with helping to grow my channel, my YouTube channel early on. You know, like Heidi said, I do kind of play an eclectic mix of games, and you know it's helpful because you know you can find hundreds of YouTube channels playing Fortnite and games like that, but you don't find a lot of people playing Unreal World and stuff. Search for crystal on the map to check if you missed a crystal outcropping. That's a good idea. We'll do that. Not yet, believe it or not. We have not located a crystal outcropping, but I guess it's not that surprising considering we've only explored this much of the world. But yeah, you better believe it, buddy. Soon, I know. As soon as we do see an opportunity to get some psychic powers, I will be trying to take it. So, first of all, let's not forget the bones that this crazy woman wants. This lady is psycho. Yeah, Mr. Zyson says I'm old school. I mean, there's some new games I like, but really my heart is with the crappy graphic games. And yeah, me too. You know, I just bought a new PC, and there's like all these awesome new AAA games, or even just like games like Baldur's Gate 3 that I could be playing, but I'm still playing this game. I will get into it. I'm actually considering playing Grand Theft Auto 6 whenever they decide to release it finally. But yeah, that'll be one I love the Grand Theft Auto series. All right, let's talk to her. Here's your bone, lady. Handy says games like Unreal World and Cata have a certain charm that AAA games do not have. That's very true, 100%. Already excited for the first Portal Storm? Yeah, that'll be one method we have to try for sure. All right, so we've done well. She will now bestow her mark upon us so that others may know that we walk the path. All right, we'll say we don't need a payment. Any plans for Detroit to become human? No, not necessarily many, but if I haven't actually been aware of that one, but if it's something you're interested in, definitely drop a link to it. If it's on Steam, I'll put it on my wish list and stuff and keep my eyes on it for sure, for sure. Okay, let's see. Should we ask her to join us now? You bear my mark, meaning I believe you have potential to learn truly. Listen to the song. Yes, I will lend my skills to you for now. Oh, sweet. So she's with us, bro. Yeah, she's following. We've got her companion. Oh, and she is a badass, too. Look at her. Wait, what are you wearing, even? Oh, man. Give me your food. Look, she's got bone broth on her. Of course she does. Oh, the lady's obsessed with the Song of the Bones. Literally drinks bone needles, too. Oh, this game is so funny. She's got a cult bone armor on. The wolf skull helmet. That's what's giving her that awesome look. The top part of a large wolf skull, equipped with leather straps to secure it. Oh my god, I've never hoped for one of my NPC companions to die more than I hope she dies. Sorry, I shouldn't say that. But it is true. Because I will loot that stuff and put it on my own character. I know, the occult bone armor. This is going to be real tough for me not to lead her to her own death. But we'll try our best. By the way, in terms of game recommendations, do you know Terra Invicta? I've heard of that one, Consolus. I couldn't pick it out of a lineup, though, off the top of my head. That'd be another one worth linking. Can never get into Grand Theft Auto Online. Yeah, single player is the way. I would never play it online. No. Single player all the way. Alright, so what the hell are we doing? We've got this crazy bone lady. Let's go assign her a seat in our car so I don't have to worry about that right now. Alright, so we'll put her in the back seat because she's kind of weird and I don't really want her next to me. Put you right behind me. There we go. Bridget, assigned. All right, Bridge, get in there. That's right. Okay, good. Now let me talk to her. And I'm going to order her to guard that position. There we go. Awesome. So she's just chilling now, sitting in the back of the car. Woohoo, we did it. Let's go ahead and remove the mark. Crazy Bone Lady. If she sees that, she'll probably get pissed. All right, we'll start her up. Not too bad there, folks. Not too bad. Already, we've got a vehicle and a companion. I've never actually gotten her recruited before. I need to talk to her a bit more. It feels like she's probably got more questing for us and stuff. Even though she joined us, I bet you we could probably get some more interesting missions from her or something. I have very strong emotions about this game. The setting and concept is incredibly great, but some of the execution is not always enjoyable. That's true. That's true. Yeah, I'm with you there. And there are going to be some people who play this game where, like, there are certain things about it they probably just despise and they can't get around it. But from what I've seen personally, for me, the things that I dislike about it are definitely outweighed by the positives. You know what I'm saying? Like, unless they made some seriously, like, major changes that I didn't like, there's no way I would stop playing this game. Oh, I'm sorry. You're talking about Terran Victim. My bad, my friend. I'm sorry. I misunderstood you. Let's see. A game I've been looking at is Tangaria multiplayer. I've not heard of that one either. It's an interesting one. Sounds interesting. Reminds me of Terraria, though. And I am looking forward to them releasing Terraria. The next update for it. Alright, so I think I'll move the car a little bit farther away. Since we now have an NPC companion. Let's try and keep him safe. Alright, kill it. Stop it. How's my inventory looking? Okay, I think we're almost empty. I have Terran Victim. I bought it fairly close to release. Hold on, I'm sorry. I don't know how much has changed since the base game, but I remember not liking how if a character dies, I had a reference for what skills were before death, making it hard to figure out what I needed to replace them. Oh. Sounds like a very specific complaint. Maybe that's something they've addressed. Worth checking out. It definitely sounds familiar. Terran Victim. I know I've probably looked at it probably a dozen times on Steam, but off the top of my head, it's not occurring to me. Hold on. Before we go out, let's A, have something to eat, and then B, take a vitamin. You got to be very careful. We do have an addictive personality, so we really want to avoid like accidentally doing some drugs or something. Their publisher is Hooded Horse. Gotcha. Well, I might have to check it out. Definitely seems like a lot of people have heard of it and are aware of it. All right, so we got zombies to the north. Let's take it slow, though. Oh, yeah, there's a lot of zombies. The real threat, though, is going to be, of course, the ferals. Oh, right there. Yeah, there's a feral right there. Let me just double check. I do have 7 charges of tear gas on me, but that's all the tear gas I have. Have you ever played a game called Astronauts? I have. In fact, I've got like 3 or 4 videos for it on my channel. The other game that by the same developer is called Neo Scavenger. Hanny. I don't know if you're familiar with Neo. I've got a couple of videos for Neo Scavenger too, and I've had quite a few people recommend Astronauts. Like I said, I did give it a try, but I don't know, it wasn't my favorite thing. Like I really didn't enjoy the controls of it for whatever reason. It took a while for me to kind of get the hang of it. I never really did. But I'm not totally against trying it again, you know. I do own it, you know. It's in my Steam inventory, so. And I think it's an early access game, too. Correct me if I'm wrong. So I would definitely be willing to revisit it, you know, upon, like, future updates and stuff, for sure. Yeah, some of my old videos. I know it's tough. You know, I've got I think approaching 4,000 videos on YouTube in the 3.5 years I've been doing it. So I've released a lot of videos. It's easy to lose some of those over time, or for them to just get buried. I don't know. I don't like this. There's a lot of zombies here. Turn down the volume even more. Well, to be honest, this stone spear is killing it right now. Yeah, this thing is really holding up well. It's got 20 pierce and +1 to hit. Uh-huh. I love map painting and space exploration, conquest, but after setting agents' actions for... Oh, you're talking about Terra Invictus again? Oh, looks like it's on a decent sale right now, too. That's good. That's good to hear. I'll have to check it out. Unfortunately, I did just wipe out most of my savings recently. I mentioned I bought a new PC. Oh, shit. But, yeah, you know, can always afford new games, though. That's one thing I always make an allowance for when budgeting. Especially if it's a good sale. Just trying to smash all these. All right, we'll deal with the looting later. Let's continue to clear. I'll put a link in the channel so you can check it out. Thank you, Consolus. I will. For sure, my friend. Yeah, we just crossed the 2-hour mark here on our stream today. I'd like to keep going for a little bit longer, too, so we'll stick around. Oh, there's a bunch of zombies right there. I do have some more recording I'd like to do. I really need to get another episode of my hardcore vintage story series recorded. Damn you and your rocks. Oops, I didn't mean to attack him. Okay, I don't know, but this golf cart looks kind of promising to me. Full-face motorcycle helmet, but it's kind of busted. Yeah, go right ahead. May it post a link to Tungaria. Oh, are you talking about here in Twitch? Because I don't think... Oh, it might let you because you are a subscriber. Yeah, feel free. Give it a try. I don't know if it'll let the link go through, but yeah, if it does, absolutely. I don't mind. Yeah, it just came up as stars. It doesn't even give me, like, the option. Huh. Hold on, I can just copy the name of it. Yeah, Twitch is weird. So is YouTube is like that too. Like, I can post links to external websites in the comments of my YouTube channel, but like just regular people can't, you know what I'm saying? But what I'll do is I just I just copied it. Yeah, multiplayer roguelike game, Tangaria. Yeah, I'm probably saying that wrong, aren't I? Tangaria. Well, either way, I've got it now, so I've got the link for it. No worries, no worries. Thank you for suggesting it, my friend. Put the spaces. Yeah, that's actually not a bad idea. Then you can just post it as like a non-hyperlink. Ooh, conceal carry handygun. Yeah, I don't want the locked ones. Madeira wine. All right. Why am I looting? I literally just said we weren't going to loot, and here I'm looting. I can't help myself. All right, let's check out this little go-kart. Ooh, electric cart. The storage battery's kind of garbage. Oh, well. Yeah, it's just the name.com. So is it not on Steam? Not that I actually mind. In fact, I kind of like having games that are not on Steam, like this one, for instance. That's good. Yeah. Like I said, I kind of like that. Obviously, I'm not against playing games on Steam. I have many, many of them. But it's also good to have non-Steam games. Not that there's anything wrong with Steam. Of all the big major corporations out there these days, I think Steam, or I should say Valve, is one of the better ones. And I put a lot of quotation marks around the word better there, but it's inarguable. All right, let's grab this. Here I'm looting again. Uh-oh. I'm gonna have to do a zone for this place. It's so big. All right, let's keep looking around. How's my health? Oof. I am in mild pain right now. Don't have much, though. About the best I've got is acetaminophen, so that's not... Wish I had some codeine, but I don't. Alright, just slowly sweeping through. Alright, we've got another zombie here. Come on down, AFK. Right on, no problem, my friend. I'm going to hide around this corner so he can't... Oh, he still shot me. My torso's taking a beating from these ferals, man. I have actually, you know what, believe it or not, Mega Mid-Boss, Star Sector is... I have it favorited. Yeah, I've mentioned the YouTuber Nookrum before. He's a YouTuber. He's got a channel similar to mine where he plays a lot of, like, indie games and stuff. Yeah, I've seen him play it, and when I... This is... Oh, crap. Crap. I just blinded myself. Okay, we're having some problems. We need to retreat, I think. I just stepped in tear gas by accident. Let's get back to the vehicle real quick. Yeah, Star Sector is one I've definitely been meaning to try out, but it seems in a way similar to Cataclysm, you know, in that it's probably got like a really steep learning curve to it. So, yeah, I'm just a little bit hesitant to dive into that one, but it is one that's caught my attention before, and it looks really cool. For sure, for sure. Hey, Slash, I'm currently trying to choose which two of 45 guns my character will carry. Tell me about it. There's so many firearms in this game. It's wild. Absolutely nuts. God, it's only 7:10 in the morning. Look how injured my character is. We're about dead. I really think I'm kind of rushing it here, trying to clear this area. I mean, if it wasn't for the ferals, it wouldn't be a problem, but I really shouldn't be tangling with ferals right now. I think it might be better if we retreat to the farm back here where we had all the pigs and stuff. Yeah, maybe we can actually get a little smoking operation going. You know, just kick our heels back, read some books. I don't have a lot of books, but we could read a few books. There's no rush, you know. We got to survive. That's the most important part. My character just being a slow healer, having that penalty for slow healing. Yeah, I really need to adjust my gameplay accordingly. It's matching up ammo to magazine to gun that will drive you crazy. That is true, 100%. Yeah, it almost makes me want to try out that simplified gun mod. You know what I'm talking about? I think there's a mod that like simplifies the guns. I think that's what it does. I've never tried it, so I don't honestly know. But I've seen that one before, and I've been tempted to give it a go. All right, where the hell are we going? All right, let's go. Yeah, and especially... because, I mean, just the sheer variety of guns. But, hey, you know, it's more realistic. This is the United States. There's more firearms than there are people in this country. So it makes sense that you're going to be overwhelmed by the sheer variety of firearms you have access to in the Cataclysm. Hey, what's going on? Mike the Mighty. What's going on? Hey, Slash, I'm glad to catch this live. That's right. Wanted to thank you both for your tutorials. I've been able to make it the past 3 days in Cataclysm so far. Well, you're welcome, Mike the Mighty. Thank you for dropping in. Yeah, that's right, everybody. If you're unaware, Slash MVC, another YouTuber who has some really great content, including a nice tutorial series, too. So check that out. 100%. But thanks for dropping in, everybody. It's glad to see you guys. All right, let's see. What are we doing? I've treaded. It was good. Combat pistol done. There you go. We're rocking. Right now, my character's currently got this CZ75 pistol. It's the first time I've ever seen this gun in the game, but it feels like it's a pretty good gun. It's like widely popular amongst competition shooters, so I feel like it could probably be pretty accurate. Yeah. Yeah, I do stream Cataclysm every Friday and Sunday. So if you're watching me here on Twitch, of course, make sure you follow. Doesn't cost anything. You don't have to subscribe. Just make sure you follow the channel. You get notifications on the weekends. And of course, if you're watching on YouTube, subscribe and you'll get notifications there too, because I always post a community post every time before I go live here. All right, let's stop the vehicle. Real life, it's a good gun. You've actually shot one. That's cool. Yeah. It does say it's good for competition shooting. Plus, it's from Czechoslovakia originally. So that's like where that's where my father's side of the family is from. So we'll keep it for that reason alone. Hey, Mike the Mighty, subscribe with Prime. Thanks, bro. Appreciate that, dude. Thank you very much. Yeah, that is great. All right. Oh, look, there's the Cracklins. Oh, that's why I couldn't find them. They were under the car that time. That's what happened. See, I thought I was going crazy or the game was bugged out, but nope. Just put them in a weird spot. All right, so let's drop off all the loot that I'm carrying. Actually, we're getting to the point now where my trunk is almost full. I've only got 10 liters of space left in this place. You know what we're going to do? I think we're going to set up the solar panels here. Yeah, let's. It's not going to be a permanent base, but we're going to set up a little camp here at this farm. We're going to get some batteries charged up. Yeah, we'll do this. And we're going to build some charcoal kilns. Trying to get some meat dehydrated. Consola says, honestly, HD Twitch notifies by email, which I really check, and YouTube community posts you discover 1 to 2 days after. Well, that's true. That's a good point, Consola. Unfortunately, there's not a lot I can do about that. You know, if there was another notification system, I would use it, you know, like I do with our Discord, but unfortunately the Discord's not open to the public. But yeah, I mean, like I said, I wish there was something I could do about that, unfortunately. Let's see. Is that all the batteries I have? I think it is. Okay, well, that's fine. So we've got those set up. That is, in fact, all the batteries and solar panels we have. So now while that's going... I'm just thinking, is it really worthwhile setting up a whole charcoal and dehydrating operation? Because most of the animals in this farmhouse here, this barn, will be rotten by the time that's ready. There's not really any way I can preserve it. I wish all the pigs hadn't died. And I don't think there's any others like running around. I don't know. I'm thinking... crap, because I really do want to spend a couple of days here just resting and recuperating because of our injuries, but I don't want to just be wasting my time doing pointless things here. Let me think about it. I'm only in the for the pings. Yeah, well, I can tell you I've had a public Discord server, and I'm not going to be doing that again. Okay, so let's see. Could you hook up a solar panel to the fridge? And that's not a bad idea. I was actually kind of thinking about that. We would have to... all I need to do is just move the setup here over to there. You know what I'm thinking about, though? We might just not worry about the smoking, and I could just butcher a couple of these corpses and take the fat and just turn the... oh, there's a zombie sheep in there. Oh, no. The sheep got bitten. It's been zombified. I didn't even know there was still a sheep in there. Well, that's not good. Let's let Bridget do the heavy lifting here. What do you say? No, we'll take care of it. Yeah, public is a Goddamn nightmare, especially with Discord, man. Yeah, I did have a public Discord. When I first started, I was still very early in my YouTube days, but I don't know. It got up about 200 people or so on the public Discord, and it was just a nightmare. Yeah, dealing with all the drama and people trying to scam. I was even like somebody tried to hit me with a phishing scam. So yeah, I don't mess with it. You can set up a Discord and block talk. What? Oh, so you mean just have a Discord server strictly for notifying people? Yeah, I'm not going to do that though. All right, so yeah, let's go butcher a little bit. Let me put away the spear. All right. Turn on safe mode. Full butchery is only an hour. Oh, but I don't have the right rope. All right, we'll just do a quick butchery then. Oh, that only gave me 4 chunks of fat. That's kind of crazy for a whole pig. Yeah, a lot of the stuff's already rotten. Mangled corpse of a piglet. Let me turn on a glow stick. Could you hook... Oh, okay, yeah. And let's do quick butchery on the little piglet. Just grabbing the fat. Oh, look, a chunk of pork belly. First time I've seen that. We'll take that. That's bacon. Labrador mutt. Let's go. I don't discriminate. We'll eat that too. We'll eat the fat. Take the sinew. Yeah, it's a real shame these animals all died. There's a lot. Oh, there's that dog. Alright. Grab that. Meat is meat in the apocalypse. That's right, exactly. Quick butchery. Wow, I'm really shocked by just how little fat is on these pigs. It's kind of wild. But hey, maybe they've just been hanging out in this barn for days and days, you know. After the apocalypse hit, the farmers couldn't come out here and feed them, I guess. So, just how it is. Sweetbread is organ meat. Sweetbread, I don't know exactly which, it's like a gland. So if you were to dice or, you know, butcher an animal, some of the certain organs are referred to as sweetbread. It's a weird, I don't know why they call it that, but yeah, it's a weird term. I've never had it before. I just know of it from like movies and stuff. I think that in Shining of the Lambs, Hannibal Lecter talks about eating a person's sweetbread. Yeah, I don't know. I have a feeling it probably goes back to like medieval times in England, you know, like oh shit. You know, they call like in England, they call like pudding is actually bread, you know, where in America pudding is a very different thing. I think it probably just goes back to old times. A lot of those food names do. Okay, crap. Where did this guy come from? Hey, what's going on? The man in the hills. Hello. Just found your YouTube, Twitch, and you have become my favorite creator. Thank you, my friend. I love the games you play and your content. Just want to let you know. Well, thanks, buddy. I appreciate that. Thanks for dropping by the stream and chat. And hello and welcome. Welcome, welcome. All right, so this is not good. I'm not going to be able to outrun this horse. Can I call Bridget over here? Bridget, I need your help. She's coming. Okay, get over here, lady. I'm sprinting right now, so we can't do this forever. Get over here. I don't want it to run into the car. Dang it. Get him. Get him, Bridget. Get him with their war glaive. Oh my god, she's not the brightest. Oh, okay, I think it just aggroed on her. Ha ha ha. Alright, let's stop running. I don't even have my spear on me. I think it's in the front seat. What did I do with it? Help her. Bro, what are you talking about? Help her, dude. She just killed that thing in one hit. Look at that. She's got a freaking war glaive, bro. She does not need my help. No, honestly, I'm trying to get her killed. Oh, that was fun. That was fun. Squish it. Wait, I can't squish it. Okay, I have to dismember this one. Yeah, her weapon is not bad. I could take it from her. You know, I don't actually have to kill her to take her weapons and armor and stuff, but it's just more fun to do it that way. No, I'm kidding. All right, anyway, so what are we doing here? We're going to set up our brazier and cook this fat up, as long as the gosh darn zombie horses leave me alone. Wheeled. Hey, boom. Alright, let's go get a chair to burn. Yeah, that was pretty. I didn't actually know that she was going to handle that thing so easily. I mean, I thought maybe there was going to be more of a struggle, but what is happening? There we go. But she is pretty badass, not going to lie. I might actually have to try and take care of her and not let her get killed. Okay, so beautiful. Let's do some cooking. Some cracklins all day long. How many of these have we got? 3 hours, 40 minutes. It's kind of excessive. Let's split that in half. We'll do 2 hours worth. And then we'll eat and have a break. And then we'll cook the rest of them up. If you ever take her helmet off, you will see that she is the second coming of Andrew, the spear monk. So it's a trick. She's trying to trick me, huh? Oh, let's turn on safe mode again. I think it was so funny that she's like obsessed with bones, and she's literally carrying around like a bone broth. That's so silly. Hey, where's the water? Oh, there it is. Alright, so I do have this pork belly. I should probably cook that up before the cracklins. Actually, maybe not. On second thought, no. Let's finish the cracklins off. I loved Andrew the Spear Monk. He was an OP NPC. Yeah, I remember that guy. I found him at a farm, I think. Right? So many NPCs have died in my presence. They all kind of blend together. It's actually probably too much to carry around. I probably don't need to carry all those cracklins with me. It's a little bit too much weight. Bridget creepily watches you craft. Yes, who knows what she's thinking. She's singing to the bones or some weird crap. Nobody knows with this woman. Alright. Good. Where is cooked fatty meat? Ooh. That's the pork's belly right there. Yeah, do that. Hey, Mr. Zyson's back. Welcome back, my friend. Welcome back. We've decided to kind of post up here at the farm. I butchered a bunch of those dead pigs, and we're just cooking up some choice pieces of sweetbreads. No, we're cooking up some cracklins. So we've got to kind of hang out here, I decided. I was getting a little too far ahead of myself trying to clear the motor speedway, especially while we're so injured. My torso is really badly damaged. Oh, wait, did I ever grab that bleach to make the bandages? Yeah, we did. Good. No, hold on. Open that back up. Awesome. How long? 10 minutes? Do it. Let's go. Something I've been thinking about is getting an electric car and installing a motorcycle engine in it and have it run when the batteries are low. Not sure if that's possible. It's definitely possible to make a hybrid vehicle. You can find hybrid vehicles, actually. I don't know if it would be smart to use a motorcycle engine. That might not be large. It just depends on what size vehicle you're talking about. But you could theoretically install another engine into electric vehicle or vice versa. If you have like a fossil fuel car like I do, you could install an electric engine and have a hybrid vehicle, but it takes, I think, 8 mechanic skill to install an engine in a car that already has an existing engine. Requires a mechanic skill of 8, I believe, which, if you know anything, is pretty hard to get. We currently have a level 5 in our mechanic skill. But there are hybrid vehicles out there. You can find them just naturally spawned in the world. They're pretty rare, but yeah, they're out there too. All right, so we got our bandages, right? Are they still in my inventory? Yeah. Oh my god, I got so many of them now. Yeah, it is a pain in the butt to level it. But it's not a bad idea. You know, I played with the perk. I've played with it a couple times. The Nomad perk. It's a negative trait, which your character will start to get unhappy unless you drive around. You know, if you stay in the same spot for too many days, they literally get like a mood debuff. And when I was playing that, I was like desperately trying to get like a more sustainable type of vehicles because you're constantly on the road, you know. You're trying to drive all the time, you run out of fuel quite quickly. But all right, so what do we have to read? I actually don't think I've got a lot. Let's go through these books, see what we're working with. All right, mechanical mastery, marksmanship. Actually, that'd be good. Oh, you know what I'm kind of curious about? How can I practice my handguns? Ah, I need that stupid aim game target practice kit. I wish there was another way to practice guns. Well, not to worry. We can do some other stuff in the meantime just to kill time. Probably should worry about cooking a bit more. Let's actually eat that fatty meat. Yeah, we'll just cook up whatever we got here. Hamburger helper. Gotta love it. Man, there's so many recipes in this. Shooting zombies is the best practice. Let's see, make some of that. Boom. What else we got? So what is sweet goop? A bunch of sweet stuff with a wet, goopy consistency. Normal bugs would die for this. What? So that's for like attracting bugs? Why would you want that? You can build a target and shoot it. That works for skill. Yeah, you know what? I actually remember seeing something that you could convert one of these straw hay bales into a target practice. Make a practice target. Oh, I don't even think we need a bale for it, though. Oh, okay, so I can just do that. Huh. Interesting. There it is. Practical skill just went up to 2. Hell yeah. See if anything was attracted by that. Didn't even sound that loud, did it? Yeah, I like that. I could just sit here and practice. And in case you're wondering, I've got an absolute crap ton of ammo for this gun. So don't worry about that. Yeah, we haven't even emptied a single clip yet. Oh, there it is. Okay, now it's empty. So I should have... Yeah, I've got over 30 bullets right here. And if we look in the front seat, I've still got nearly 100, over 150 more bullets to go. Do you have to aim and shoot with a gun, or can you use practice in the crafting menu. Oh, I see what you're saying. I don't know. Let's try that now. That's a good question. It does not appear so. I think that what it's asking for here, this is an actual item. Excuse me. I don't think this is the same as the practice spot. Maybe I need to be closer to it, though. It's a good question, but no. Yeah, no, this is an actual item because I have come across it before. I've seen the aim game target practice kit, like I found one once, but HD's discovered guns. 26 round magazine is insane. It is. It is. This is a good pistol. I really like this pistol. Keeper brass to make more bullets. Yeah. I've looked into making my own bullets before, but it requires a couple of tools, very specific tools, which are hard to get, which are very hard to get. But I find it's much better to just pick up ammo as you go. Like you'll find so many different military zombies and different vehicles and stuff. Typically, I don't have a problem with ammo, but it's not a bad idea. It is, I mean, we are in the apocalypse, so being able to support yourself and make more ammo is not a bad idea. That's for sure. That's for sure. The press is a pain to find. Yeah. 100%. And even nowadays, like gun stores and stuff, if I don't want to say they've been nerfed, but every time I go into a gun store, like in an actual town like this one, it's always barely got anything in it. Like you'll be lucky finding a pistol or two, maybe some like gun mods typically, and of course it's random. And I always use overwhelming despair for no hope too. It's just less likely, but yeah. Buying ammo is a pain in real life. I've never bought it in real life. Better just go raid the refugees, trade crack for bullets. There is an NPC, and I've only ever seen it once, but there's two of them that like spawn in the same little compound. One of them is an armorer, and the other one is an ammunitions dealer. And you can literally bring them ammo and sell it to them for items and stuff, or you can buy their ammo too. I've only ever seen them once. But it was a cool find. A couple NPCs like that I never knew existed. And I'd like to find them again because it was some good armor that I was able to buy from them. 12 gauge ammo is plentiful, but 40 Smith & Wesson is hard to find in real life. Right on, right on. Oh, well, guys, we have been going for a little over 2.5 hours. I'd like to keep going for several more hours today, but as I've mentioned, I got to do a bit more recording. So I think we'll end today's stream right here, but we've got our plans. We know what we're going to be doing on Sunday. So if you guys are fans of Dwarf Fortress 2, I'm going to be starting the stream tomorrow at the same time. And then, like I said, on Sunday, we'll be right back here with some more Cataclysm and our character of Slash'em VC, the helicopter pilot. And I promise one day we'll get back to that helicopter and try and get it to work. That is the goal. So thank you, everybody, once again for tuning in. Everybody who dropped by to say hello, I really appreciate you. Also, the folks who subscribed, thank you very much. It really means a lot. And, of course, I will see you guys on the next one.